Former White House Chief Strategist Steve Bannon. He is also joining us this morning from the border state of Arizona. Steve, it's great to have you this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. This, of course, is a campaign promise that the president is keeping. I want to ask you about the state of play for 2020 going into this incredible election that we have. Up until just about a month ago, a lot of the president's skeptics or, the Democratic hopefuls have been calling it a manufactured crisis. You've seen the Democrat contenders. Who do you think is most poised to be a real threat to President Trump?
I got to tell you right now, and I said this last week, Maria, I don't see anybody that's on that stage right now that can take President Trump one-on-one. I pride myself, he's called me his star pupil, his top pupil. I've been studying this pretty thoroughly. I don't think you see the state of play, and I don't care what the polls say on Biden. Joe Biden is not going to be able to stand up to Donald Trump. He's weak on China. He's in business with China. You've seen this soft focus he's had the last couple of days. If the Democratic Party thinks that Joe Biden's going to be able to go mano-a-mano with Donald Trump in a general election campaign, they've got another thing coming. He will run the tables on Biden. Now, the second-tier candidates are the other candidates like Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren. I just haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it on that stage, and I certainly haven't seen it in Iowa, where I think they're taking a very unsophisticated approach to China. I just haven't seen it. I don't believe, and I say this, I'm not so sure that his opponent has even declared yet. I think you got to watch guys like Bloomberg, Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, a whole raft of potential that I think are going to look very closely and see if anybody, because the Democrats' number one focus is to defeat Donald Trump. So I'm not so sure that you've even seen the candidate up there right now. Certainly nobody on that stage, I think, takes on Trump one-on-one.
So you think Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton, or Michael Bloomberg can still come into this race?
Oh, I think there's going to be ample opportunity to come into this race later in November, December, even when the primaries start. Maybe a candidate can't win the primary season, but they can take it into the convention. Look, the Democrats are going to be very focused on one thing. This is why Tom Steyer jumped in so late last week or 2 weeks ago. The Democrats are focused on defeating Donald Trump. They realize, unlike some of the Republican establishment, he's a historic figure and a transformative president. They want it, just like in 2018, they are totally focused, like they focus on the House of Representatives. They are focused on defeating Trump. That's where they want to go. And I got to tell you, in the primary season, I think there's a number of potential Democratic candidates still out there that could join this race.